everybody, welcome back to Diets. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing well. If it's the first time here, please give me a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. But if you want to give me a thumbs down, I don't know what kind of mood you're in today, so you go right ahead and do what you need to do. Subscribe to the channel. Absolutely, it's that red thing that says subscribe. Subscribe, please, and ring that notification bell, because today is July 30th, 2021. And I don't know when I drop videos. Yeah, I know. I used to, but I don't know it anymore. Now, I'm heading to the dentist, and I'm looking for an exit that I'm supposed to be going down. Yeah, I know. I'm going back to a dentist because finally I was able to get into a dentist. You know, with all the lockdowns and everything else, it was hard to get in. And now I've already had the x-rays done, and I've already had the cleaning done. Now they're going to start the work. What is the work? The work is I have a filling that I have to fill. I have a black tooth up front when I had a root canal, so that turned black. I don't have to tell you that happens. They deaden the root, the tooth turns. Now I'm pretty sure he's going to try to convince me to have a cap put on it. But no, put the bondo on. Put it on. Because let's be real, a cap costs a lot of money, and I don't feel like laying out that kind of bread right now. I really don't. But I also have to have like all new teeth put in here, and believe me, there's a lot of work coming down the pipe for your girl here. There really is. I am not a fan of the dentist. I'm not. Now, people may say, oh, it doesn't bother me, or other people may say, like me, I don't like going. I mean, there should be no pain when you go into a dentist's office at all. Do you agree? They got enough drugs to make you feel nothing. So it's like, please, I would like to feel absolutely nothing. I would. And I know in my last video, I had said, not my last, because I did a live with Dante James. His link will be in my description box below. He's a riot. If you have not gone over to his channel, this is a man that is vlogging for every single day for a total year. He's in his 5th month of sobriety. Yes, he is. And I'm so proud of him. I'm so freaking proud of him. He is so much fun. He's fun to watch. You can get lost in a Dante James video. You really can. He takes you down that rabbit hole that you're just going to have a couple of laughs and enjoy your visit. You really are. So I love him, and his link will be in my description box below. And he was in my live just a few days ago, and we had a blast. I think I made the wrong turn here, people. I'm wondering if I went the right way again. I miss this turn every single time. Every single time. Oh, I hope I didn't. I really hope I didn't. I might have. Oh, God. Denise, where is your head? I don't know. That's why I leave early. I leave early from my house. My appointment is not till 12 o'clock. I left the house at 11. Because I'm like, and my husband said to me, His Majesty, before I left, he said to me, you do remember how to get there? And I said, yeah. No. I always forget to make the turn. There's a fork in the road. It's a little town. You know, my dentist moved. He used to be on a main drag. I was able to find him. Now he's over here in the backwoods. But I love this dentist, and I tracked him down. I had to find out where he was. He did all my top teeth, and he did a magnificent job. So if you don't think I'm going to see him for my bottoms, you be mistaken. I think I went the wrong way. I don't think I made the turn correctly. You know, if my mother's watching, she'd say, well, shut up and put the camera down. It's just sitting here on my dash, and I can see in front of everything. Anyway, I wanted to get to where I was talking about the last 2 or 3 videos ago when I said, don't let them divide us, and I want to get into it a little bit more with you guys. And I do want to get into it more. And I don't want to make anybody feel funny or weird or anything. But I call it the Great Divide. Those who choose to take the jab, those who choose not to take the jab. And I see this more and more. You know, I don't want to be called a killer because I haven't taken it yet. I'd like to know a little bit more about this. And there's millions of us that like to know a little bit more about this. So I went down the old rabbit hole of Rumble. I did. And I wanted to see some other outlets, because you know and I know on social media platforms, anybody that had an opposing opinion, even doctors, you weren't permitted to listen to because they were shut down on this platform. They were shut down. And I always say, if you got nothing to hide, why can't you just talk about everything? I know I like that. I like the idea that you can know everything, because otherwise it gets a little spooky for me if you're only letting me hear one opinion. Now, I want you to know I'm traveling quite a distance on this barren road. There's a few cars around me, but I have no idea if I missed the turn or I didn't. But I see this great divide happening. And I was listening to people, and I said to wait, is this the turn? No, I don't know where I'm going. I swear. This is terrible that I've been here twice already, and I still can't remember how to get there. It's just a cutoff. But it's like, it's a quick cutoff. I don't know. Hopefully I don't have to turn the car around and say, I screwed it up again. Believe me, people, this could happen to me. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll see something ahead. I'm trying to go slow. It's very cute back here, I have to tell you. Looks like a very quiet little place, a little quiet town. This is my kind of living, I'll be honest with you. My kind of, there it is. Oh, I didn't, good. Good girl, Denise. Yeah, that would be my real name. But all my friends call me Dee. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. See, I'm making that turny turn. Yeah. So anyway, I thought about it, and this great divide, the people that are, I think it's the politicians and the media that are making this thing like more than what it is, like dividing the people. You really need to go out. You need to do this. Listen, let's offer you a slice of pizza. Let's give you a hamburger. We could give you a beer. Now they're coming out with, I think Biden just said, listen, we'll give you $100. I'm saying to myself, that's a little spooky to me. First of all, the first three items, the beer, the pizza, and the hamburgers and all this other stuff, I'm like, that's one of the most unhealthy things you could be handing people right now. Let's be real. So I'm like, okay, now maybe more people come out to get $100. Like, I can get that. But no, not this girl. I just want to know, really, honestly, guys, what's in it, what it could possibly do to me, how could it affect me? I mean, these are really questions that I have. I have these questions. And because last year at this time, there were other people on this platform and on all social media platforms, and I'm not talking about willy-nillys, I'm talking about doctors that had opposing opinions to this. And I listened, but then they took them all down. And I said to myself, why would you do that? Why YouTube? Why would you take them down? Why Facebook? Why would you take them down? Twitter, Instagram? Why would you take doctors down? That's a question I have. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm none of those things. But I have to tell you, I can't believe I got here this soon, because I was able to actually know where I was going. I thought I was going to miss the turn. But I don't know. Maybe if in the comment section below, if you'd like to leave it, maybe you'd like to let me know. Are you just as confused as I am? Because there's a lot of mixed messaging out there. We can all agree to that. Lots of mixed messaging. And that's very scary. Wear the face thing. Don't wear the face thing. Put it on. Take it off. Don't need it. Will need it. Put it back on. It will probably close down again. We may be locking down. There's only so much. I'm on an angle right now. I just want you to know I'm parked. So if you see things, Denise, you look like you're on an angle. I am. It's the parking lot. But I know it's very strange. I'm early, so I might as well sit and chit chat a little bit more. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling like I'm not getting all the information I should be getting. I don't know about you people, but we really don't know what this particular drug is going to do to us. I don't know. You don't know. I'll tell you something. I was listening to the radio, and something came over the radio, which I found was a class action suit. What was the class action suit against? It was against Zantac. The heartburn medication that you can get over the counter? Well, that's what it was from. And I said to myself, Zantac? Heartburn? And then they started listing all the cancers that you could get, possibly. And there's a class action suit. So I'm assuming a lot of people got sick on this medication. Then I got a phone call to my house. Same thing. Asking me, did I take Zantac in the last, get this, 10 years. 10 years. In the last 10 years. They're going back quite a bit, don't you think? So now my brain starts thinking, what if I do the jabby jab jab? Am I going to be in some sort of class action suit 5 years from now, 10 years from now? That does scare me. It scares me that they want to give it to children. I'll be honest with you, that scares me. The studies are really not there. And if they are, and they should be by now, and we should be aware of these studies, since I think they said 161 million people have taken the jab. So studies are definitely there. Who's gotten sick? Who's had a reaction? This should all be shown to us. Whether you took it or you didn't take it, it should be shown to us. Since this is not FDA approved, and it was only done on an emergency medical thing, I think we are entitled to know what's in it, what could it possibly do, and what have been the reactions to it. I want to know that too, because you all know there has been people with reactions to this. You have to sort of find that out and go down different rabbit holes to see that, yeah, there are people out there, but of course they're being silenced. So there goes your First Amendment rights. And I believe in my First Amendment rights very, very much, that you should be able to freely speak, to be able to say, hey, what's your opinion on this? I don't want to listen to people that are not doctors. I want to listen to people that are doctors. And there are many, 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 many that have opposing views, and they have been skedaddled off of most platforms. You can't get them. Now, I will tell you, I found a fascinating app. It is called Rumble. Rumble. Okay? R-U-M-B-L-E. Rumble. Download it. Download it. And it's an app. Just download it, and I want you to look up the word we cannot say here, C19, that we cannot say here, okay? The full word. Look it up and look for a Dr. Simone Gold. Dr. Simone Gold. Listen to her lecture. It is 4 hours long. It is chock-packed with doctors, okay? One at a time, they're getting up, they're speaking, they're saying their piece. Rumble right now is allowing you to have your First Amendment rights and be able to speak your piece. So if you want to listen to a lecture that is 4.5 hours long, which I listened to, it was fascinating. It was eye-opening. I went, I didn't hear about this before, so you may want to listen to it too. I'm not here to make an opinion for you guys, or you do whatever you feel is right for you. But I like the idea of opposing opinions. I like the idea to let me know what is in there, what can happen, what can potentially happen. And there are some friends that I have that have had adverse reactions. Yeah, they have. And they know who they are, but I will not mention their names here because I just spoke to a person not in this country, believe it or not in this country. And there's a few of my friends that said, if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't have done it. Because they're not feeling very well. So we don't know. And that's what makes me scared. And I'm sure there's millions of people out there right now that are just as scared as I am to put something foreign into my body. But the great divide is now the people that are like being, I'll give you an example. I went to the bank a couple of days ago. I wore my face thing, okay? Because you can't even say that here. I wore my little diaper across my face, which doesn't work anyway. I mean, particles of anything can get into those. But I wore it, and nobody else was wearing it in the bank. So I was talking to some of the people. You know, I don't make a big deal out of it, whether you wear it, whether you don't wear it, I don't care. I'm respectful. I'll wear it in any business that I go to. So I said to the girl, we were talking, and I said to her, why aren't you wearing one? I mean, is there a reason? Because we were talking about what was going on in the world. With a very snarky attitude, she turned to me and she said, I already got the jab. I don't need to. Well, let's fast forward a few days now. Yeah, you do. So it's all changing up again. It's all changing up again. I don't know where that man is going. Is he coming to this truck over here? Because he's probably going to say, there's a lady sitting outside in her car. Is she talking to herself? Yeah, well, he's going over here. There he is. There he is. You see him? Yeah, there he goes. Okay, well, whatever. But anyway, you understand what I mean. It is, I don't like that people could be that snarky to you. You know, you don't know who you're talking to. You maybe have somebody that has some sort of problem that can't even take that, or is so frightened to take it because maybe their immune system isn't good and you don't know whether or not this will help their immune system or make it worse for them. So I went, oh God. But that's what I wanted to say. Your First Amendment rights. Do you feel they're being taken away from you? Are you getting everything you want to hear? Do you feel you're being stymied? Do you feel you're being shut down? Do you feel like you can't speak your truth? You can leave that in this the comments section below, because I would absolutely love to hear that and how you feel about it. Whether or not you've taken it or not, it does not make a difference to me. But I just feel like we're getting shut down of speaking. We're doing it on this channel. Are we not talking in code? Are we not talking in code about the panorama? Yeah, we are. So I want to be able to speak freely. I'm sure you want to be able to speak freely, whether you're pro or whether you're con, whatever you're feeling. But that's just how I feel. I didn't want to say anything too much in my live when I was with Dante, because this was something I wanted to talk about and not do it on a live, because I didn't know if he was going to be comfortable talking about it. I knew I was going to be comfortable talking about it, but, you know, I just don't want to do those things. If you're here, thank you so much for staying and listening to me have a little bit of fright in me. And I am honest when I say this. I'm not one of these people that wants to roll up their sleeves so quick and say, yeah, give it to me. Because I want to know everything. And because these social media platforms have decided to shut anybody with an opposing opinion down, I say to myself, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? We're not talking about willy-nillys. We're not talking about somebody like me telling you what to do. You shut all the doctors down that had something to say. So if you want to hear something and you got some time in the evening and you want to turn something on or just listening to something in your car, you may want to listen. You may want to hear what those other doctors had to say. I found it quite interesting. Anyway, my friends, there's somebody sitting in a truck over there. He's probably thinking, oh, Lord almighty. There's that woman talking to. But I will see you all so soon. I'm into this video, 17 minutes. I appreciate you staying. I appreciate that you're listening. I appreciate the thumbs up and the subscriptions. And to all my new friends that have decided to come over and subscribe to my channel, it's not going to be about diets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That I can promise you. I'm on my own personal journey. I'm sharing it as I go along. But if you're looking for somebody that's just going to tell you how to lose weight, honestly, I've been on 1 million diets, 1 million of them. I'm just trying this, and now so far I'm into this a year. Haven't had any meat, haven't had any dairy. Have I had processed foods? Yes, I have. I'm the first one to say it. That's why the scale's not moving. But until I see you the next time, be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. There might be a part 2 when I get out of this dentist's office. See you later. Bye-bye.